Guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friends, welcome to Photography Talk episode 92. And in this week's photography news, we're going to be talking about a new 200 megapixel smartphone sensor from Samsung, the industry's first such sensor. And we're also going to be discussing an all-new Fuji GFX 50S2, which is set to debut next month for around $4,000. And we also have news from DJI as well, as they released the Osmo Mobile 5 gimbal just earlier this week. Now we'll discuss these stories and we'll reveal the big winners of last week's giveaway in just a minute. But first, guys, gotta do it. We put out these little news reels every single week to help you stay informed with what's happening in the photography industry. If we're successful in helping you out or keeping you in tune with what's happening, do me a favor. It would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friends, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, I don't want to age myself here, but I remember when digital cameras had 1 megapixel sensor, and now Samsung has dropped a massive 200 megapixel sensor for phones. Yeah, you heard right. A 200 megapixel sensor in a darn phone. And let's take a step back here and talk about this here for a moment. Look at how, this is the part that really excites me. When I see stuff like this, when I see news like this, this really excites me. Over the last 5-10 years, the advancements that mirrorless cameras, DSLRs, well, DSLRs are kind of phasing out, but mirrorless cameras and just camera technology in general, there's such a big gap from where we were to where we are. Then you start factoring in smartphones like this. That's really exciting. And again, you can't help to think, kind of fast forward 10 years from now, what is an iPhone or what is a Samsung phone, the technology in these things are going to, what is it going to look like? And just to be clear, this is the first 200 megapixel smartphone sensor, and I really think that we all should be excited about this. Now, it's called the ISOCELL HP1, and it features pixel binding technology that helps improve low light performance. Now, I'm not going to get into the logistics of how pixel binding works, but basically the sensor can change its pixel layout depending upon the environment. So, if it's a low light situation, it can change to a 12.5 megapixel sensor with huge pixels, well, maybe not that big, but you get the point, that are going to absorb much more light. On the other hand, the sensor can switch back to full 200 megapixel resolution when shooting in bright light. When at 200 megapixel mode, the camera will be able to capture 8K video at up to 30 frames per second. Now, Samsung's new smartphone camera also has an upgraded autofocus system. It's called the double super phase detection. Now, with Samsung saying that this is faster and more accurate because it has double the autofocus pixels as the current super phase detection system. In other words, it sounds like the Samsung smartphones are really ready to party with a truly incredible sensor. Now, what about you? Are you sporting an iPhone, a Samsung, Nokia, Motorola, BlackBerry? I can't think of any others. But leave a comment below. Let me know what phone that you're sporting and leave your thoughts on this 200 megapixel sensor as well. Now, the camera industry might be hurting due to the pandemic, but Fuji is full steam ahead with a host of new products. Now, guys, this includes a couple new cameras and a ton of new lenses that were just announced this last week. Now, on the camera side, I want to focus on the GFX 50S2. Now, this camera has the same 51.4 megapixel sensor as its predecessor did, but it incorporates a ton of upgrades that include a more accurate face and eye autofocus. You have 5-axis in-body stabilization with up to 6.5 stops of compensation. You have a magnesium alloy body with weather resistance and dust resistance. You have an articulating rear LCD, which is pretty cool stuff. You have a better grip for improved ergonomics and a 200 megapixel pixel shift multi-shift mode. Not bad, right? Now, the GFX 50S2 is expected to be priced around $4,000 and should begin shipping just right around the corner in late October. But Fuji also announced 3 lenses as well. Lenses including the Fujinon GF35 70mm. Now, this is a 4.5 to 5.6 WR lens. You have the XF 23mm 1.4. Now, this is RLM WR lens. And then last is the XF 33mm 1.4 RLM WR lens. Additionally, the new X-T32 camera body was unveiled as well. So all you Fuji shooters out there, you have got to be very excited about what was just brought to the market over the last week. Rumors rumors from last week indicated that DJI might announce either the Phantom 5 or the Osmo Mobile 5. Now, those of you that know this channel know that I'm a big fan of DJI drones, so I was really excited to hear about the possibility of a Phantom 5, although personally I think it would be shooting themselves in the foot, and let me expound on that. When you look at the advancements of the Mavic series, the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air 2S. I mean, these drones, from a videography and a still standpoint, these drones really kick ass. Now, I would say the advantage, so if they came out with a Phantom 5, they would really have to go big with this. No pun intended, because the drone's bigger than the other ones. But this is where, speaking of the size, that's where the Phantom does have an advantage, I think, in my opinion, over the Mavic series, because of course you have a much larger drone. The downside, of course, is lugging that big ass thing all around, unless they were to incorporate some hinges on the arms, which now you're back at a Mavic, so why even bother? But as it turns out, the DJI released the Osmo Mobile 5, which is still great news. Now, the Osmo 5 is a fully featured gimbal for smartphones that also includes a extendable selfie stick. Now, the new gimbal is smaller and lighter than its predecessor, and assessing the core features of the gimbal is now easier thanks to a button on the handle. Now, other improvements include better mounting system that accommodates larger phones, better gimbal motors, and a new feature called Shot Guides, in which the Osmo scans the surrounding, provides you with intelligent tips for shooting videos. Now, DJI also made upgrades to the active track and the gimbal's other pre-programmed shooting modes as well. So it appears this is to be a really all-around improvement from the Osmo Mobile 4 to the 5. Now, this rig is on sale for $159, so if you want to check it out and buy one of these suckers, I'll put a link in the description below. All right, guys, there you go. Let's get to the big reveal of who won our last giveaway. Scott Lee, you won the f-stop Diota Series camera bag. Ron Stansel, you won the Haida M15 filter holder and filters. And Nikcan, Nikcan, you won the $100 Adorama gift card. Congratulations to each of these winners. Be sure to contact us as outlined in the rules below so you can claim your prize. And thank you to everyone that participated in the giveaway. We have a lot of fun interacting with you guys, and we love to give stuff away as well. And that's why we have another giveaway that starts right now. Here are the prizes that we have this time around. We have a Holdfast Thermographer leather camera bag, we have a set of HUI filters, and we have the old faithful $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you registered on the site during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But man, as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello, let us know what's going on with you. And friend, that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on PhotographyTalk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. Well, there you go, guys. Photography Talk episode 92 is in the bag. As always, guys, we really enjoy being in front of you every single week. It's a blast putting these videos together. And of course, I'm going to close the video out with, hey, if you found some value, if you were entertained with this video, hit that like button down below. If you're currently not subscribed to the channel, friend, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you part of the family. And last but not least, kick that bell so therefore you're notified every time that we come out with a new video. Friend, I'm going to be jumping out of my studio, so you get out there, stay healthy, and create your best shot.